Hello. There's no one here yet. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. All right, I'm gonna mute my mic for a second. Alrighty. I'm excited for this live. But yeah, it's my first time going live. I'm excited. So basically, we're just gonna talk about random shit, rant if we need to, and I have some stuff that I want to show you guys. Oh, hi. Okay, they left. Hi. Hi, Gwendolyn. Alrighty. I just wanted to show you guys something before we get started. Do any of you guys like Greek mythology? If you do, that's great because I'm gonna be talking about it a lot. I went to Hobby Lobby the other day. Oh no, they got my stuff. And I got little miniatures. Let me see if I can type something in the chat. Or can creators not do that? Okay, anyways. I am super excited for whoever joins my live. And feel free to type anything in the chat. I will try to respond. Okay, anyways. I got these little miniatures. Okay, the lighting's kind of bad here. I got these miniatures at Hobby Lobby. Oh dear, it's falling. So I'm just going to show them to you one by one. So there's this little teapot. That's one. Let me just change the effect. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Also, if there's any background noise, please don't mind that. And there's this little plate. I love it. It's cute. And this little tray. Two trays, actually. There is also... Oh my gosh, one of my friends is gonna join us. Okay, hold on. Hey! And then there's this vase, I think. And we're back to zero viewers again. Okay, that's fine. And then there's this thing where you could pour sugar in it, I think. I don't know. This other thing. Okay, I do know what this one is. It's a sugar bowl. I love sugar bowls for some reason. And then there's this thing that you could add creamer in your tea, I think. Hey, the person that joined. Hello. And there are two little plates. There are more than two. Let me show you. Two more. There are these little plates. And then we also have two more plates. Or are these bowls? I don't know. And then there are these tiny little plates. I'm dying, they're so cute. And then there are even tinier plates. It gets smaller. And then teacups. Do-do-do. And these there's a little knife to spread your butter or jam or whatever. Little spoon to stir your tea. Two of them, actually. And then whatever the heck this is. And then we have these little tiny cups. I'm almost done with the miniatures. And then we're going to be talking about some Greek mythology. Because I have a weird obsession with Greek mythology. And then there are these little cups. Oh, don't fall. And then these tinier cups. I love them. Okay, that's that. I'll organize them later. Okay, so my favorite goddess is is Persephone, because I honestly love her story. So if you don't know Persephone's story, one day she was in the garden with her friends, and then Hades was looking at her from the underworld. Hades is the god of the underworld, obviously, and oh, my back hurts. He brought Persephone. He kidnapped Persephone, basically, and yeah, he kidnapped Persephone, took her to the underworld, got married with her, and she wouldn't eat anything while she was there because she was so upset. And then Demeter, she was Persephone's mom, and she was so upset that she wouldn't be doing her job. The morning dew wouldn't come. There was no rain. She wouldn't let the crops grow until she found out that Zeus knew. Zeus was the god of all gods. That Zeus knew that Persephone had been taken to the underworld, and she was really mad that he didn't tell her. So she went to the underworld and took Persephone with her. Before Persephone had left, Hades gave her 4 pomegranate seeds, and she ate them. Her mom asked her when they got back home, "Did you eat anything while you were in the underworld?" And Persephone answered, "Yes, only 4 pomegranate seeds." And then her mom screamed, and then Demeter screamed and said, "4 pomegranate seeds? Now you have to spend 4 months of the year with him." So whenever she goes down to the underworld for the 4 months, Mount Olympus would just become snow. You would basically die. Yeah. I'm kind of a book nerd. As you can see, I'm obsessed with Greek mythology. I know a lot about it. And let's see what people have messaged. Okay, Gwendoline was the only person that messaged something. But anyways, yeah. This is pretty fun. I have nothing better to do, so let me show you guys some of the other things that I got when I went to Hobby Lobby. So, I'm kind of obsessed with miniatures. And I got this little telephone. Oh, don't fall. This little telephone. Best part is, it can come off, and it can open. And it's like a jewelry box thingy magic, I think. And then I got these little miniature books. They're actually just wood shaped into miniatures. Let's see, what else did I get? I also got these little pots and pans. And just get them all out from the bag. I'm very unorganized, but yeah. Okay. So I got this pot that has a cap, obviously. This other pot And this frying pan that Rapunzel could just go, pow! You know? She's a bit aggressive with the pan, but that's a sleigh, you know? I feel like I'm saying the word too much. And then this other little pot. Boop. What else did I get? There were these little tiny newspapers, and I just had to get them. Best part is, you can open them, give it to your doll, and pretend that they're reading. Just be like, yes, very interesting. Or you could use it yourself, even though you can't really read the writing. And then there's these little packages that I got. Like, not in real life, but this one, and this one. I feel like half the time the things that I say, they don't make sense. And then there's this little fake money that they sold at the store. Cute. A mailbox for the mail. And then there's these paint palettes that I got one of them. Oh yeah, and there are these little utensils and plates that I got. Oh, and also hello to our one viewer. I'm sorry, I did not notice. Anyways, also hello once again. If you have anything you want to say in the chat, feel free, and I will answer the question. Oh, and there's another person that joined us. Hi. If you didn't hear what I said earlier, if you want, you can message anything in the chat, and I'll answer it if it's a question. And then there are these little paint palettes that I got. It's cute. And then the plates and utensils I got. Alright, let me just check the chat. That is so cool. Oh, thank you, Gwendolyn. Or Gwendolyn, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name right. Okay, and then I got these little plates and utensils. Let me get, two utensils. And yeah, that's what I got. The store that I got all of these was Hobby Lobby. I got more things, but I don't have them handy right now. Let me just dump this all back in. My back is hurting. How has your guys' weekend been so far if you live in California? Or if you live in another state and still weekend for you and you're watching, how has your weekend been so far? I hope it's been good. Mine has been pretty boring, like always. Besides this is fun. I went on a nature walk this morning. It was fun. I came across some bees and flowers. So yeah. Okay. Let's check the chat one more time. Okay. Send 2 messages. Cool. I'm gonna add some little effects. Because I'm bored. Okay. What are these effects, bro? Oh, wow. I'm a drawing now. Okay, let me go back to normal. There we go. Anyways, do you guys have any plans for the weekend? If you haven't done anything today. I know I certainly do not. Besides going to see some furniture stores, maybe a bit of cleaning. But let's be honest, am I really going to do that? No. So hello again to the other person that joined. Okay, now let's talk about Greek mythology. This is probably going to make you fall asleep, but let's go. Dionysus and his followers. Semele's father was Cadmus, king of the Thebals. The Thebals, I don't know what that word is. She lived a happy and luxurious life in the palace, along with her sisters Otno, Ino, and Agave. As the girls grew older, everyone remarked on their outstanding beauty. Life seemed perfect for these lovely princesses until the day Semele fell in love with a tall, handsome stranger. Never go with a tall, random stranger, bro. Never. Wait, that's okay. I just realized Gwendoline is one of my classmates because we had this little code that we use while texting. Hello, Gwendoline. Hello. Is it okay if I use your real name, Gwendoline? Okay, I don't know if she's gonna answer that. So, we text a lot, and Gwendoline sent. Well, I sent Gwendoline a video of me eating a carrot like a rabbit, and she sent me the emoji of a carrot and a rabbit. So that's kind of like an inside joke with us. But anyways, let's continue. Semele fell in love with a tall, handsome stranger. Caught up in her new romance, Semele ignored the fact that she did not know much about her love. That is a horrible idea. Okay, where did that go? Where was my line? Oh yeah, she kept him a secret from her family and friends. Although her sisters noticed a new radiance about Semele, no one suspected her frequent absence. Semele had no idea that her secret lover was actually Zeus. Oh, naughty, naughty. The king of gods, who was visiting her in the form of a mortal man. Zeus was very much in love with the beautiful, quiet, and somewhat solitary princess, but he could not visit her in his godlike, in his true godlike state. Blech. The world, the oh my god, the words won't swirl around in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? If he were to reveal his true self, Semele would die, since no human could look on an immortal. Okay, she said to not reveal her real name. That's chill. I know, I won't. Don't worry. I shall keep your privacy. Semele would die since no human could look on an immortal in his or her true form without being consumed by the immortal's power. Therefore, when a god wished to show himself to an immortal, he needed to cloak his glory. However, after Semele and Zeus had continued their love affair, after some time, Zeus decided to reveal his true identity to Semele. If you don't know, it was said that Zeus had like 150 wives. And two of them were his sisters. Fun, right? I also know that he is not one of the brightest characters in Greek mythology, but we'll talk about that another time. Although she was shocked, the princess believed her lover. Even though Zeus was in love with Semele, he was in fact already married to Hera, queen of the gods. When she learned of her husband's affair with Semele, Hera became enraged with jealousy. In fact, Zeus often pursued other women, both mortal and immortal. Like I said, he was a player. And although she was used to her husband's affairs, Hera still always reacted with the same intensity. She often took out her revenge on her husband's various accomplices. I'm not surprised. This time, Hera, disguised as a servant, paid a visit to Semele's bedchamber. With mock sympathy, Hera told the girl that she knew all about the secret romance. Somehow, she convinced the princess that it would be wise for her to behold her lover in his true form. Semele had discovered that she was pregnant. Although she trusted her lover, she now became persuaded about a certain about the to be certain about the identity of her unborn child's father. So Semele sent the servant out to the room and awaited the arrival of her lover. When Zeus entered, when Zeus entered the room, though through a door from the garden, Semele jumped up and threw her arms around his neck. "My love," she said, "my servant knows all about us. We must be very careful, or my father will discover our affair." Yeah, as I said, not the brightest history. But this is not my only news, darling. I'm going to have a child. Swear to me that you will grant me the favor I am about to ask you. Zeus was surprised at the princess's ardent tone of voice, but because he was so much in love, he agreed and said, "I swear on the river Styx in Hades that I will do whatever you ask of me." Semele took her lover's hand and took him into the room. Sitting down, she begged him to see him in his true form. Zeus was caught off guard, and he did not know what to do about this dilemma. He knew that Semele would not be able to look at him without dying. And that's where I will stop in the book, because I do not want to read anymore. Alrighty, I will be right back. I'm going to get a drink of water. Alrighty, I am back. I actually don't know what to do now. Okay, hello, my one viewer. Would you like me to continue talking about Greek mythology? If not, just let me know. Alrighty, but in the meantime, let me show you guys something. Let me give you guys a little sneak peek of what I'm going to be talking about. my next video. Not my next live, my next video. Boom. A blue closet. Yes, very boring, but it has something to do with the closet. So that is one hint. Uno hint. And then here's the second hint. Attic. Closet and attic. I am going to be posting about it sometime next week after I'm done with school. Okay, my one viewer would like me to continue talking about Greek mythology. It is very interesting, in my opinion. It will be able to look at him without dying, and he did not want to hurt her, but he had also made an unbreakable promise, for any promise sworn on the river Styx must be fulfilled. Now he could not refuse her request. Though Zeus tried to explain the consequences to Semele, the princess insisted that although she truly loved him, she still needed proof of his identity. Therefore, reluctantly, Zeus kept his word as he began to transform. The room, filled with light and flames, shot out from his immortal body. Hold on. Her own body was ignified in flames. Just before she died, Zeus snatched Semele's unborn baby from her womb and sewed the baby into his thigh to keep him safe from harm. What? And Zeus wept for his love, and he left the Theban palace in the same secret manner by which he had come. That was very interesting. Wow. When 9 months had fully passed, Semele's child was born out of Zeus's thigh. The king of the gods named his son Dionys and asked some nymphs to raise a baby and keep him a safe distance from Queen Hera, who was still angry at Zeus for his affair with Semele. I would be too, because that was his sister. He married his sister, had children with his sister. I would be angry too. Okay. Many years later, after Dionys had grown up, he bade a tearful farewell to the nymphs who had mothered him, and set off to travel the world, slowly making his way toward Thebes. He was a handsome young man with long flowing hair that fell in waves about his shoulders. He wore clothes made out of the skin of animals. Oh wow. And often looked like he would be more comfortable in the wild, the forest, than in cities and towns he visited. As the young god, I'm pretty sure he was a demigod. I know, it's weird. I'm pretty sure he would be a demigod, but still. Sorry, I lost my line. The young god wandered. As he wandered, he showed the Greeks how to grow grapes, how to use grapes to make wine. He was often followed and worshipped by the group of wild-looking women, Bacchae or Bacchanets. These women also wore clothes made from skin of animals, and they often had flowers or leaves scattered in their hair. Cool. Okay, more water. Often the Bacchanets would sing I'm sorry, would sing and dance like untamed animals in the rituals of worship, and they caused quite an uproar wherever they visited. I don't know what that word means. After many years of travel, Dinas finally arrived in his mother's hometown. He was shocked to find the poor reception he received. Pardon? Okay, so usually reception means like, hold on. Here's, so I don't know if like this is the respect he received or like phone reception. Okay, I'm stupid. So, oh, okay. Like the respect he received, yeah. The people of Thebes did not believe that Dinas was a god, nor did they believe that he was Semele's lost son. Dinas also learned that his mother's memory had been dishonored by the people of Thebes. The Thebans considered Semele to have been a disrespectful daughter. They disapproved of her secret affair and felt she had received a just punishment in her death. Well, that is sad. Dinas was furious at the Theban people for both their disbelief in his immortality and their cruel treatment of his mother's memory. At this time, the king of Thebes was Dinas' cousin, Pythonus. Oh shoot, my phone is on low battery. Let me move to the charging cable. Okay, you're gonna want to rotate your phone or your iPad or whatever device you're watching on. Is it charging?